this is Space5. Welcome back to episode 20 of our Austrian Let's Play series, where last episode we got a PU on all that is Russia. It's so big we can't even see it. So we're going to go ahead and improve... Oh, we already are improving relations with them. Are we? Yeah. Definitely need to do that so we can get up to positive opinion. We are over the relationship limit. That's okay for now. We have quite a few potential PUs of Norway, Denmark, and Lithuania at the moment. We are going a little PU crazy at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and just unpause since we are under a regency, so we can't actually go to war with anyone. So we're just kind of waiting at that point. We're trying to get Russia back into the fold. Because once they're in, we can pretty much think about going and potentially attacking the Ottomans. They're pretty much our next big and only threat that remains. But we have Great Britain, who hasn't really colonized yet. Actually, don't see any colonies by them. Okay, so they went down to Africa. Versus Portugal and Castile. Castile has... Who are you fighting? Oh, just natives, okay. It's not a revolt off of Portugal, like I was kind of thinking it was. So Portugal, we might be enforcing you under Castile at some point. Provence, you have lots of rebels going on. Suggests the act of seclusion. There's peace between us and the Dutch Republic. For now, the final terms of truce were largely agreed upon when the war ended, but some room for negotiating still remains. We know the current ruler is interested in a weakening position of the Organist, a faction within the Republic seeking to grant power to a house of nobles. If we were to put forward a suggestion for an act to keep the next Prince of Orange away from political power, it would serve both to improve our diplomacy with the current administration, ensure that it won't be a king on their throne, or lead them into another war against us. You're a republic right now, aren't you? Yeah, I'd rather have a monarchy. I'm okay with fighting them, they're not that strong. Especially now. Do have a mission. Just kind of surprised we don't have the Austrian Prospers. Oh, we don't have 180 development. That'll explain it. Or manufactories. Shift of balance, regency gain, or no, we're not going to have a regency council gain to Diplo. Could not be the wisest choice, especially when they're going to go away in 2 years. Would like them to last as long as possible. Let's go for extra church taxes to further snowball our economy a little bit. But I do think it's going to be time that we go ahead and we'll attack the Ottomans. We will go ahead and restructure our army once more. Because now we have money. So we can totally restructure it, be fine. Russia is ticking down. Their opinion's only at negative 110 now. Yeah, we're still waiting on that, that's fine. You guys have not found heirs yet. Nope, Provence has ended its peasants' war. Darn. I was hoping they were going to break up. That's gained 2 mercantilism. You guys having a war inside the Empire? Excuse me? Goldstar, would you enforce your religion? No, because you're a free city. Okay. Fair enough. Yep, there's not peace in the Empire at the moment. That's fine. Renewed a big loan. How many loans do we have left? I know we've definitely downsized a bit. Only 2,300, so we're paying it off pretty quickly, actually. Send this 21k stack home. See, we're kind of just like waiting for like Denmark to either die or us to become on the throne. Brabant has civil disorder. Oh, those are Protestant rebels. That sucks. Well, you're going to be Protestant now. Age of absolutism, so we can start expanding very rapidly. Let's see, what does all of this entail? But potential for a large army? Yeah, we definitely have 200. Have at least 5 different protocultures. We can do that pretty easily, honestly. Multiple universities don't have that. Be part of victorious. There was no religious war, so looks like we can do universities and multicultural union, which we'll go ahead and pick up now. So Czech and Burgundian. Yeah, there we go. Catholic zealots. Oh, they must have done their estate click. I was like, that doesn't make sense. We can go ahead and do our own estate click. Thank you, Castile, for reminding us. It's very fortunate of you to be there. I'm going to take additional artillery. Thank you at 25 stack. Just to round it off a little bit. Peasant revolt in Austria. No internal conflict. This is just a thing. Okay. Council of Trent ends. Everyone stop drilling. Go ahead and let that just wait for a little bit. We'll go ahead and lose the 50 Diplo points. I want the Imperial authority, because we're going to outlaw laws, or wars inside the H area. We're not going to outlaw laws, we are instituting laws. But there we go, our armies are forming up. You're still missing? Yeah. Cabinet artillery piece. Russia is almost loyal. They're only at negative 63 opinion now, though, so they're ticking up very quickly. Alright, you go over there. These peasants were just being annoying. General annoyance. I'll go ahead and take care of them real quick. Then we'll be going to war with the Ottomans, I believe. Once we're no longer a regent. Actually, you can just start drilling there. Moldavia definitely has land inside the empire that we would like back. Everyone else is just slowly ticking up to potential PU status, or continuing to be a PU status. Brandon, how are you doing? 24 and 38. How about you, Portugal? You're kind of like the last two that I would really want PUs on. Okay. Where's this revolt? In Russia, where I can't see. Yeah, we can lose prestige. You just converted again. I'm not too keen on that. Still can't declare war because we are a regent for... When's our birthday? In 1611. So January. We're very close. We're 1 month away. Go ahead and get on the border of the Ottomans. Go over to Moldavia, because that's what we're going to declare war on. For imperial liberation. Truce with Lithuania is up. Oh, you had an heir. Alright, Lithuania, you're dead to me. Norway, you had an heir as well. I'm gonna break that. Alrighty. Lithuania, we still have military access. Don't need that. Truce with Brandenburg is up. Okay. Denmark, you're still the one without an heir. You're no longer being integrated by us. What happens if we're at war Ottomans, you would probably join. Lithuania, oh yeah, they're guaranteeing. If we do this, Denmark would not join, perfect. We have lots of claims. I think we'll go ahead and do a holy war. Call Moldavia in as a co-belligerent. Lots of claims, wow. You're just a 1-4. We're gonna reroll you. It's better. Not by much, but it's better. Go ahead and hit their army and then walk over here. Because now we can still have our PU on Denmark, because they are not in the war, because they had some rebels. Why don't you come down here and just support. Whew! That was a big Ottoman stack I wasn't expecting to see right away. Yeah, that was a full stack wipe. Quick, we must rebuild those troops, because kind of just threw them away. Create a template. 10 artillery is fine. Let's go for 6 cav, 20 infantry. Gonna cost us 14k a stack, 600 ducats to field. Let's go ahead and debase our currency for a moment. Create this template. 118 days, sure. Our trader has passed on. Let's go ahead and go to the south so we can assist our armies in the south, because the Ottomans are around, to say the least. We'll lose the Diplo points because we are going to take quite a bit of land here. Don't particularly want to forfeit this 27k stack. I would like the money, but you can't take it. Alrighty, our army is being fielded. We need to deal with this. Russia, you are loyal now. There we go. That was a quick siege. They are suffering how much attrition? 2.1%. Just out of curiosity, let's go in the ledger and see how many troops the Ottomans actually have. They only have 65,000 manpower. Their army is 182,000. They have a pretty big army, actually. Wow. Well, this is farmland, so it's not very defensive terrain. This is also farmland, it's not defensive terrain either. So we'll probably want to split off all of the little guys. Good job, Castile, with your T-trade. Firearms has radically changed the face of Europe. War in Europe. Yeah, it tends to happen. Mercenary company is available. We do want to defend on that fort. That's a nice mountain fort. Oh, looks like they're gonna hit the army of Poland. Good job, Poland. Stand somewhere you should not be. Looks like our army is just a little scary to them. They are in 17 to our 17 as well. Why are you guys not engaging? You have a bigger army. The 38k stay walks away. We'll go on the 43k. Though they probably have pretty high discipline, so they have a higher tactics level than us. Go, that was a quick siege. Looks like Moldavia is being sieged down. There you go, another fort has fallen. -1 from battles. There have been 4 battles apparently. And that is enough reason for us to go in on this farmland. 38k walked away. 12th, 13th, that's fine. Yeah, they do have higher discipline. Go and sit there. We are going to push you off the fort, though. Send the 19k over there. You're going to need a little bit more, so the 24k forward to the fort. So who are we at war with over here? Honestly, no one too big. Alright. We'll let our vassals take care of that. Go ahead. We could probably just go south. No, probably not to Constantinople. Probably could, actually. 4k Ottoman troops over there. 105. They have 105,000 artillery. Wow. It's a pretty sizable force, to be honest. Oh, excellent win in. Go ahead and reinforce. We're hitting that stack, that's okay. They're pretty weak. House of Von Tollet. 430 air. There we go, that's one battle won. Second battle won. And they're not going to come in anymore. Send the 30k stack forward, so the 25 over here. Lithuania, you're fighting Denmark. Denmark, you still don't have an heir. So I will allow it. And the way you have taken land, you are not supposed to. Again, coming back from Russia, sure. Give back a little bit of Switzerland. I can't actually demand more from you at the moment. Gain professionalism at the cost of... Nah, we can't do that. Professionalism would be nice. Galicia, what are you doing? We are here to fight the Turks. You're gonna sit there and join a coalition against us? Let's go ahead and go for vassal force limit, unjustified demand reduction. Culture conversion cost. Sure, I mean it's free. Why not? Oh, looks like we're gonna accidentally go in on 37,000 troops in Constantinople. It's mostly artillery though. That's going to be expensive to reinforce. Sure, you guys have access. Once this war is over, you guys can't go to war anymore, so... Den Haag has fallen because of Memmington. Get out of the war, thank you. You guys are going in again. We reinforce in time. 12th. 12th. Definitely need extra discipline. Like the discipline advisor. Probably. Yeah, we got there in time. So we outmaneuver. Oh, we're just taking a lot of losses. Alright, go back home. 22,000 Austrians died. That was a bad fight. Cannot necessarily fight a coalition war at the moment. Padua, yeah, we're a little busy right now. Savoy's entered the coalition. Start going a little bit south. Fulfillment costs and tolerance of heathens, sure. Moldavia. Return those cores. I should give this to Wallachia. This will be the full annexation of you, so we'll just have to wait a little bit. Hormuz has finally made it all the way up here. 30 stack can actually do some work. Memmington's just being a pain in the butt. Lubeck. Can't piece you out yet. Sure, burgers gain extra loyalty. Moldavia. You'll accept now. Can't demand the return of that. However, doing this, they'll probably go ahead and go to war with you. Let's see, what is the advisor we got? Land force limit, no thank you. Alright, our 2 armies are coming back online. Let's go ahead and send 1 to the north. There's a quick stack wipe of the Ottoman troops there. Oh, looks like they got the fort. Go in ourselves. I'll just power. Yeah, we can totally tank that right now. Guys will be there on the 4th, be there on the 9th, so we can wait 5 days. 1 more day. There we go. Be there on the 10th, 9th. Okay, we missed it by a day. Ooh, that was a bit of a costly battle. Yeah, gotta back out. Not seeing our allies' troops very much. Memmington, you can get out of the war. Get out. Guys are over here in Lubeck. Doing random shenanigans, sure. There we go, with that fort gone, we can go ahead and apply more pressure. $23 stack go there, 13k there. Basically here just take land for Wallachia for the most part. Don't have the ticking war goal, we basically need 1 more positive battle. March to the north. Go in on this 25k stack. It is mostly artillery again, so this is going to be a very costly battle for them. Ooh, they hit our 20k stack though. Somehow they timed that well enough. Did cost them about 11,000 artillery though. It's very expensive to reinforce. So 30k stack over. 11k go back into Austria to reinforce next month. Military leader has left us. Well, let's go ahead and get another one. 233, sure. Is a lot of Turkish troops who are fortunately walking away. Go and roll in there. How's Lubeck looking? Not too great. Oh, there goes Hormuz's army. Let's go ahead and roll into this 8k stack as well. There it goes. Let's go ahead and roll into this 8k stack. Actually, go sit there. You're safe behind a fort. There we go. Going to roll into this. Actually, we can't necessarily just roll in. Won't be a full stack wipe. There are some revolts in Castile. They can pretty much deal with it themselves. I didn't know there was 3 armies here. This is the reserve stack that will come in. Because that 50 stack is going to turn around, yep. Definitely killed a lot more than what we did. The 17 stack over there. And with that, Lubeck has fallen. And they are Catholic now. Perfect. And we force them to disband their trade league. Continue marching south. Do have the ticking war goal now. That's a pretty big fleet there, 103 galleys, wow. Grand Captain has died. Alright, now we pick up Discipline Advisor though. How many troops? Your manpower has dwindled, so is ours though, by a lot. You do have an additional 50,000 troops in the field. Well, your capital is under siege now. There are Ottomans. That is a 12k stack of artillery, basically roaming. Let's go fight it in the hills. Fort there. So Armico helps Russia siege. You guys go into Constantinople to assist them. Big is this fort? It's level 3, that's it. Okay. Be there on the 23rd. Be there on the 25th. Gain 1 innovativeness, sure. Greatly appreciate that. Truce with Aragon is up. Denmark. Did you end up having a kid? No, you still don't have a kid. Okay. There is another siege gone. And that is pretty much a broken Ottomans now. Sure, they're over here sieging stuff in Russia. I don't particularly care. Demand war reps from the Ottomans and just make a killing. And we definitely want this straight. This will go to Wallachia. So will this. I want this for Bulgaria. I'll personally take this. Because Bulgaria will be a released state. Taking Corfu as a fort, or we can go for Albania. Because that's another fort. And Serbia could be released as well. That'd be pretty nice, actually. You give me 119 ducats per tick. So we'll definitely wait for Constantinople to fall. What are you guys doing? I leave you alone for 10 minutes and you go and annex all these guys? Alrighty. 35k can go up to the north. There we go, there's Constantinople falling. Seems like a very disabled Ottomans. I think we're okay just taking peace here. Removes, you'll just get out. Give me those war reps. That's Bulgaria as well. So probably don't need this province and go here. Still Bulgaria. Looks like Byzantium no longer exists. Okay. Nope, they exist down. No, that's Morea. Okay. Still four. Yeah, oh, that is Byzantium. Huh. It's a very small Byzantium at that. Would like to cross the strait. Yeah, we don't have any forts on that side. Can't quite take Constantinople ourselves. Could fix a lot of our debt issues. 1,000 ducats. Gives us back all of Wallachia, basically, which we're going to integrate now. Go ahead and disallow internal wars. That'll increase our imperial authority growth. Let's go ahead and see if we can convert anyone. Real quick. Force religious unity, yep. That's right, you're inside the empire now. Come on back. There we go, Wallachia. Thank you for adding to the empire. Let's wait. Truce expired with our coalition. And you're not happy with me anymore. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do it with everyone else then. With Martian, you are now Catholic again. I bring it down to 9 heretics. And we'll go ahead and click this button. No more internal wars. And there we go. Gonna have to wait for all the wars to actually finish, but I will have to core all this myself. Fortunately, it's nice cheap land. Add to the empire, and then we'll go ahead and release all of the vassals. Go and start improving with Wallachia. Go and improve relations with Moldavia as well. Looks like Peppers is gonna get conquered by Luxembourg. Yep. Yeah, we can repay a couple loans. Apparently we're at our max with Moldavia already. Economy. Repay our loans. We are now only 1,000 ducats in debt, basically. 2 loans. No, Moldavia. Or Wallachia. You're going to be annexed. Denmark still does not have an heir. We have open relationship slots. Not really. Lithuania. We have lots of conquest CB on you. Wow. It's all Russian. Because they have this huge blob. Go ahead and start making our way over here, though. Norway, would you take vassalization? Yeah, you would. Don't need military access through you anymore. So yeah, that'll be Norway as a vassal. You start improving with them. Because we can force Denmark into the empire. We can just go to war with them, but truce with Poland, Kiev is up. This deal seems to be doing fine. Go for the extra diplo rep. It'll make vassalizing Norway a bit easier. Sure, Norway, you can have a marriage. Give me your trade power. And because we've disallowed internal HRE wars, none of them can actually declare a coalition war on me, so it would have to be outside the empire. Which is very nice. No debate. Let's go ahead and start a debate. Diplomat? We do use a lot of our diplomats now. We're not converting any cultures. Advisor cost is relatively small comparison. Yeah, why don't we go for extra diplomat? Don't particularly want to lose the money. I don't really care if we win this or not. All the options were kind of lose 5 support now. Alright, we'll go ahead and just let that one go. How is our institution doing? It's almost there. Or at least in the realm of being possible. Go ahead and start integrating Wallachia. They're a little expensive, but okay. Do have... Oh no, yeah, we're gonna go for admin ideas for our next. Because there is a policy with influence ideas with admin to reduce integration cost by or vassal annexation. Integration. Let's go with integration. Yeah, by 20% on top of the already, I think 25% in. Yeah, diplo annexation minus 25%. So then it would be minus 45%. So it would be doing pretty good. How's our absolutism doing? Aircraft 4. Minus 3 per 20 development. Yeah, so we're not going to be rolling in absolutism, but that's okay. It's going to proclaim a guarantee of Norway. Distance between borders. What changed? Why are you suddenly less likely? Let's actually go ahead and start drilling. Give us a new leader. 5-3, sure. Honestly, Lithuania, you're probably the next target, really. I mean, we could force Denmark in. I don't particularly need a PU on them. Then we could add Sweden. Aragon and Castile are both my PUs, so that doesn't matter. Just gain the the mercantilism. It's always better to have it than not. No one particularly we care about. There is still a war internally. Nevers, you're still at war. With Luxembourg, yep. Just waiting for that to basically go away. What is our current leader? He's a 3-3. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the mission to add the extra Diplo points. Vacillation acceptance went up by 25, so Norway. You'll become a vassal now. Once I get you happy enough. Let's go ahead and give you an additional 10 opinion. Then we'll go ahead and influence your nation. And that will be a Norwegian vassal. Sure, gain the corruption. Welcome aboard, Norway. Got reconquest of all these Norwegians' land. Would get us at war with Lithuania. Trent. Kind of a small potato. Lithuania, who are you allied to? Sweden, Dalmatia? Dalmatia doesn't particularly matter. Take a lot of this land for ourselves. We'd split off maybe a couple other members of the HRE. Yeah, we got quite a few in the north. Sure. I don't see why not. Do I really care about Sweden? Not really in this war. This army go over to Dalmatia. Wow, that's actually a pretty sizable force for you, Dalmatia. 14k? No, and Galicia left the coalition. Moldavia is very upset with us because of aggressive expansion, sure. Totally understand where you're coming from there, Moldavia. But, I forced you into the Empire. Albeit accidentally. But you're in nonetheless. Let's go ahead and go for national unrest. Let's go ahead and focus admin. Because we're going to go through an admin idea next. Don't need the prestige. Military aid. We don't really need manpower. Sure, let's go for Diplo support. Do have lots of admin tech points though. Thank you for those admin techs, or Diplo points. It's greatly appreciated. Give some land back to Kiev as well. Sure, gain the 2 war exhaustion. Sorry, we are at war, Dalmatia. We're no longer at war, so. Denmark, what happens when you die? We just succeed to the throne, that's fine. Nothing too fancy. We have our own rebels for the first time in quite some time. Let's go ahead and put them in their place. Provence, who are you fighting? Oh, you just want military access to go to the other side of your land. Yeah. Gotta get that. Oh, looks like some Albanians just succeeded. Who's taking land? Nevers. What are you doing? Give it back. He has done nothing to you. Great Britain's influencing Baden. Okay. So we can take admin tech. We are way ahead of time. Have a 17% negative malice to it, so I think we'll go ahead and just wait. So wait, where is your army? You do have an army somewhere. Yeah, Russia, that's fine. You are indeed allowed to have land. I mean, we are feeding you in this, so. Come back from Norway. Then we need to think about our next vassal as well, because we're not over the limit. Should take vassalization? Yes. Give us very long extension. No guy would take it even. I'd honestly prefer Kazaki. You would take it, perfect. Just because you have claims on a lot of this land. And we'll be feeding Russia as well. Even more. They're going to be very expensive to integrate at the end. Because we're not going to be able to do that diplomatically. Or, just by dying. That's not going to happen. Alright, I think Sweden's kind of being a nuisance. So go ahead. Assist with getting them out of the war. Yeah, they're sieging down Norway. Norway has done nothing to you. Frankly, you've used them as a beating stick for far too long. Let's go ahead and start converting what will be another member of the HRE's land. This will go to Kiev. Kiev. Galicia wants this land. That's Kiev as well. Basically want to make Lithuania weak enough where members of the HRE can go ahead and start expanding outside of it. Alright, we'll go help Russia. There we go, we got there in time. Just in time to take on the Swiss full force. Alright, Poland, or not Poland, Portugal's getting some land, sure. Poland. Actually, why aren't we including our subjects? They have lots of land that needs to be converted. It's like our missionaries are being very lazy. Give us some more cores, sure. Go help Russia. Stack wipe 11,000 Lithuanian troops. Alright, Lithuania, let's see about a peace deal. Release Riga, Livonia, Polsk. So we can take a very long line over here. So we can add those to the HRE as well. It's kind of funky because Russia's kind of blocking a lot of our expansion, so we really do have to go through the Ottomans. Definitely not the worst thing in the world, though. Looks like Denmark had an heir. Yep, so, by Denmark. We don't need that relations, we're just going to force you into the Empire then. Don't release Riga. Like patch. Just costs some money. Or some diplo points, that should be fine though. Do have off of Poland though, so we can take land off of Poland. Are they inside the Empire? Oh yeah, that's Danzig right there. So off of here we can build. Have to do something like that. I still have to pay it because this is for Russia, apparently. Could just feed Russia then. Just feed Russia like this portion. Releasable nations. Okay, so here. Okay, good. We actually stopped right at the right location. This should actually probably make Lithuania small enough where we can force them inside the empire. Padua, what are you doing? Can't force you to spit it out either. Oh well. Is there finally peace in the empire? Yep. Kiev, you can take that one province. Let's go to Russia. Definitely want it where we have a land connection though, so we can get in and out of Russia. Something like that. There we go. It is awfully expensive. Oh yeah, we're already demanding the the release of the other guys, which we don't need to do. We'll do that in subsequent wars. Something like that. I definitely don't need to take any land though. Kazaki, let's go ahead and proclaim a guarantee for you. Sure, repay another loan. Wow. 140 ducats? Division now opposes city life. Now we can do what we want. Sweden? I would definitely take white peace, but it doesn't look like you're gonna give it to us, so. $67. Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll give us any more land. France, the Ottomans, Moldavia, Galicia, and Genoa, sure. That's fine. Splitting Lithuania in half. Alright, and we are going to go north towards Denmark, because we're going to go ahead and force them into the empire as well. Continue to convert. Meander on that way. Actually, go over to Norway, because we'll have direct access through Sweden to their other holdings. Add all provinces to the empire. This will go to Bulgaria. Welcome. You're not converted yet, nor are you. So we'll have to wait on those. Focus on my land first, though. Expand the empire. You have no friends. No one will help you. Still take admin tech. The negative hit has gone down. There is the annexation of Wallachia. Too few seats, okay. Everyone still votes for us. No, they're not, though. That's okay. We have 3 people voting for us. That's more than enough. Make your way up to Norway, and go towards the capital. We have lots of free diplomats. Let's go ahead and go to subject nations and neighboring countries. Leave one for ourselves. Taking another loan, sure. We no longer need Wallach's army. Oops. I forgot to vassalize you. Go ahead and steer your trade towards us. I think Sweden's going to go ahead and take this land. Swedish conquest of Holland, yeah. Right there. Conversion was successful. Imperial authority is growing very rapidly. Uptick in corruption was a little lackluster, but not too bad. Pope is the new cardinal. Gain more corruption. Okay. Don't know what I did to deserve that, but... Oh, there goes Denmark. Danzig took a lot of land. We are nearing the admin point cap. Let's go ahead and see about the institution. 32,000, that's a little expensive. About the neighboring area, though. Yeah, we just gotta wait a couple more months. A couple years. We'll be good. Go for some more conversions. Can we actually walk on your cat? No. Okay. Yeah, it's a little expensive to have to walk that far, but okay. Expand the empire. Alright, you don't actually have to give us any money. You're kind of broke. Welcome to the empire. Go over to Holstein. Go over to Russia. Take an alliance here. And then we'll pretty much just be able to influence you, and you'll join. Alrighty guys, we're going to Asia for our next series of conquests. You can also meander on all the way over here. Can we ask for maps? Is it subject nation? No. Offer military access? Sure. Yearly prestige. Yeah, we're pretty good on prestige, honestly. Continue to convert. How's our economy doing? 18 ducats. Yeah, that's pretty good. Poland's offering only 3 troops. Truce with Hormuz is up. Give me your trade power, and then we'll influence you, and you'll be a new vassal. Truce with Russia is up. It's fine. They're very loyal. Alrighty, that is a new vassal, and that will begin the era of Asian conquest. And then obviously we still need to fight the Ottomans, but... Are we debt-free? We are finally debt-free. That took forever. We finally repaid it all back. And the empire is growing. We're getting ready to go down the centralization tier. So that we get our vassal swarm, and then we'll just be rolling in even more money. And then we'll just be, you know, just pushing for world conquest real quick. 1620 is a little late to be starting, but should be able to do it. We can always truce break. We'll have lots of power, local power left. We're gonna go for admin ideas so we can diplo annex all of our PUs a little bit easier. Great Britain will fall. We'll obviously need to build a navy for that, but we can wait a little while on that. Let them continue to colonize. Yeah, well, if you enjoyed today's episode, I know it was a little bit of a long one, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.